Yeah, it's really happening. I'm really got a ponytail in my hair. Pebbles and Bam Bam style, right? Or alfalfa, whatever you want to say. I threw it up in a ponytail because I didn't feel like going to get a hat. And ponytails are all over the house. So here we go. I got some tea. It's awesome. Berry Blast. A lot of you say, why do you even feed the trolls? Why do you feed the haters? Well, a lot of you know I'm a Buddhist, right? And I've always been a Buddhist. It's in my blood, and it's part of my job to help these people. And you say you can't help them. You can't. But I got to. I got to. Every being. I've got to help every being. That's my job. Period. Tea. It's awesome. It's all caffeine free. It's too late at night. In Buddhism, we say, Namo Gurube, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. When we do that, we have our thumbs in, and that is because we're holding in there internally what's called a wish-fulfilling jewel. And that is the most sacred thing ever that can give you all your hopes and your desires and your dreams. Can't take your eyes off of it, can you? It's funny. But that is the coolest thing in the world. It's all your millions, all your fulfillments, all your desires, everything, right? And that right there, your wish-fulfilling jewel. Your enemy is more important than that. Because your enemy, your person that hates you, can teach you your own flaws. They can flip your script and show you what's wrong with you. That's why they say that you find someone that does not like you, you should hold them closer to you than a wish-fulfilling jewel. You should take them in, and you should hold them close, and you should find out what you don't like about them, what doesn't click, and you'll find out soon enough that you're the same, that we're all the same. We all have hurts, we all have pain, and we all have suffering in this world. And they're suffering too, just the same. Once you realize that, you realize that you only hated them out of fear, and that was it. There is no such thing as an enemy. Enemies are non-existent. Period. Period. When I started being a Buddhist, I had so many enemies in front of me. People I hated. People that just got under my skin. And I had to, when I did my practice, Lama Tsongkhapa is my practice right here. That is Lama Tsongkhapa, if you can see him. And he holds the mudra to his heart. And you sit there and you say, Om Mara Baza Nadi. And when you're doing that, you're focusing on all your friends beside you. All of them. All of them. All your pets. All the animals. You imagine them in human form. So your cat, you pretend he's a dude standing right next to you. You treat them the same. Everyone. But the people you hate, let's say you hate Oprah Winfrey. I don't hate Oprah Winfrey, but let's say you hate Oprah Winfrey. You have to picture her right in front of you, staring at you every day while you're doing your practice. Every single day. And pretty soon you'll have all these people in front of you staring at you, and you got to wonder, I don't want these people in front of me staring at me while I'm doing this. And then one by one you weed them out, and pretty soon they're all on your path. And they're all on your team. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I've learned so much through this. So much through this that, you know, you can have any religion you want. You can. Bible? Awesome. Awesome. Grew up on it. Baptized. Bible. Still got it. My student Bible. Went to a Christian school. Yes. Indeed. Love it. Put your comments down there. Jesus is the only one. I believe Jesus was a Buddha, brother. I do. I do. I do. Okay? So, get that out of your system. You can type it all down there all you want all day long. I learned from my teacher who teaches me to be a better teacher to other people too. I'm not perfect by far. By far. But I get through him so I can spread to you, so you can spread to others, so it grows. It grows like a tree. It's the way it works. Spread love. Spread love. When I do my practice every night, I dedicate it to all sentient beings. That's the way it is. Every living creature. Try to give love. Try to. This is my favorite book right here, probably in the entire world. Liberation in the palm of your hands. Freedom from all suffering, right here. And this is a very special edition. This is not something I bought in the store. I'm bragging a little bit here, okay? Because this one is not an off-the-shelf edition. This one, if you can see the stamp, comes from the library of a Tulku, a reincarnated Rinpoche. You say, what is a Tulku? What is a Rinpoche? A Rinpoche is a teacher who happens to be my teacher who sent it to me. And in order to be this, you can't just say, I am one. You have to go to the Dalai Lama himself. He has to send you to the board. They have to agree that you are a reincarnation. I know you're going to say, oh, there's no such thing, right? They send you into a room. There's like 100 butter lamps right there. You pick out the one that was yours from a former life. Then they send you into another room where there's 100 items. Only one was yours from a former life. If you get those right, you have to pick both of them right, and they all look the same. They all look that there's no guessing like, oh, I got this one and this one. This was me. You know what I mean? Then they believe you. Okay? It gets cooler. It gets cooler. Once you can move your rebirths, you can tell people before you die, I'm going to be born in this town. This is going to be my mother. This is going to be the day I'm born. This is going to be where I'm born. And they will come to your house when you're born. When my teacher was born, they showed up at his mother's house. And they said, we're here to pick him up. Said, who are you? They said, we're here to pick up the reincarnation. She said, no. If he's truly the reincarnation, he will come to you. Did he? Of course he did. Of course he did. They can't stop him. He had an infinite connection to Buddha. He learned it. He was beat for learning Buddhism. His parents hated it. He snuck out and went to the Sangha as a young age. And they beat him for it. Tried to sue the Sangha, and he ran away at the age of like 17 and joined anyway. You know what I mean? They can't stop it. That's who he is. He can go back. He can go back through each of his reincarnations and tell you who he was and what he did. His only purpose is to spread love. That's it. To change the world for the better. I want that to be my only purpose. That's it. So enemies no more. No more. Fight, fight, fight? No. Now that doesn't mean we can't argue. There's great schools of debate in Buddhism. They will grill you for hours. What is this? Then they slap too. What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? And they go on and on and on to make sure that you are on point and you do not give up on the debate. It's great. It's great. It steers you on focus and make sure you're true to your path. I love this stuff. I love it. I love spreading joy. I love changing people internally. I love planting seeds of enlightenment. In Buddhism, just to show someone an image of Buddha, a true image of Buddha, is to plant a seed in them for future rebirths to become an enlightened being. So just by seeing this video, just by seeing that image, I planted a seed in your mind that you may die, you may become something else, but eventually you will become someone who becomes a Buddha-like being. Someone that becomes selfless, and someone that figures out exactly why we're here. And the reason why we're here is to help others. And the reason you get ahead is to put others' needs before yourself. Once you do that, you've figured out what the access is to life. That's it. The more you give, the more you get. That's life. That is life in a nutshell. That is the key to everything. If you beat a dog, you will get beat. If you feed a bird, you will get fed. Not instantaneous, but in the long run. Because every action has an equal reaction. Period. It is the universe speaking to itself. It is the law of cause and effect, and that's the way it is. This is my life. I was very happy to receive this. Very happy. I'm very happy to be talking to you tonight. Very happy to be wearing my ponytail. You'll never see me in a video with a ponytail again, so you can copy paste and do whatever you want with this and say, oh my goodness. So I'm sure you find this video a little strange. A lot of you will be weirded out. I'll get a lot of religious talk in the bottom eventually from this, I'm sure. But that's fine. My ultimate goal is love for everyone. That's it. Like I said, I'm here to help others, period. I'm here to show love for all. And to show love for all you have to do is care about others. And when you look at others and you look them in the eye, you look at them in the eye knowing that underneath those eyes they have suffering. That's it. You know that no matter who they are, how strong or powerful they are, or how much hate they have, that when they're by themselves, there's suffering in there. And we all need love. That's the bottom goal. So, this was a weird one, huh? This was a weird one. You weren't expecting this from old Silvertooth, were you? I'm slap happy tonight. So, there you go. There's some silver for you. Silver for Silvertooth. Solid silver. It's not stamped because it ain't for sale. That also is a Buddha. That is also from Malaysia, and that's also silver. See it shine? But this isn't for sale. This is for the viewing pleasure of people, right? So before you call me greedy, yeah, don't judge. Don't judge. Be careful, because it comes back. Every action has an equal and positive reaction, right? Remember that. I love you all, and I hope in return that you all can feel loved.